What's up, guys? I'm Remote Night Owl, and I hope that you are all having a wonderful day. So today we're back with Advanced League Tips, and today we're going to be taking a look at Aurelion Sol's E, his landing indicator. If you didn't know, he already had that, as well as input buffering a couple of abilities over top of his E's movement. And we're also going to be looking at all the input buffering combos off of Aurelion Sol's other abilities. Now, I am switching up the style for this video, doing it all in one take instead of the chopped up and slowed down version of doing these videos. So let me know which style you guys prefer, but I'm trying this out for this style of video. So jumping right into it, like I had mentioned, the first thing we're going to look at is Aurelion Sol's E. So we have it maxed out here for the full 750 units. So when we cast it here at full range, you can see here that at the end of his E, we have this indicator showing for Aurelion Sol where he is going to land. So when it comes to roaming from, like, let's say mid lane to bot lane, after you've shoved the wave, cast it at max range, and even in the Fog of War, we see the landing indicator for the max range of his E ability. Now, getting to the input buffering side of his E, his Q as well as activating Everfrost will not interrupt the full movement of this ability. So say you're flying down through the jungle, or in this case mid lane, and you happen to come across some enemies, you can actually pop Q in any direction, and that will not interrupt his movement, as you can see here. And to give you the example for Everfrost as well, which I think is really cool that an item active can do this, we get him flying at full speed, flies by an enemy, he just comes across, activate, activate, and even behind him, activate. Now, I do believe that, just like with his other combos, he can do both at the same time. So let's give this a shot. Alright, enemy throws Q. We can activate all three instances of damage together, and he will not have interrupted movement from that. So if you're ever roaming from mid lane through the jungle, and you happen to come across an enemy while you're flying over terrain, just give them a quick boop and say hi. And if you're even lucky while they're low health, maybe you'll steal a blue buff, or even kill them. Anyway, so getting to Aurelion's input buffing on his other combos, the thing that's important about these combos is that you can fire his Q and his E as well as Everfrost together in whatever instance you would like. But with most champions, you can't actually do this. So let me show you what I mean. So when Aurelion Sol casts his ultimate, there's a quick wind-up timer on it, and this wind-up timer does not allow you to cast his other abilities over top of it. Okay? So if you were to play a champion like Ari, for example, all of her abilities, with the exception of W, do not let them cast over top of each other. So with his other basic abilities, though, as well as comboing off of his ultimate correctly, you can actually input buffer and fast combo. So looking at the three instances of damage that Aurelion Sol can get off of his Q and his W, for example, his typical QW combo is stun, activate, and then W resets. However, you can actually input buffer W over top and activate your W a second time, and you'll get the damage off faster. Just like we did with the E buffer, the same combo can be applied with Everfrost, so Q, Everfrost, Q. Let's see that again just for context. Q, Everfrost, Q. You can actually activate them at the same time. And then same with Everfrost, W. And then with all four instances of damage, Q, Everfrost, W, Q. Let me do that one more time. I screwed the W up. And there you have it. Now, with his ultimate ability, you can get that fifth instance of damage off by input buffering these first rather than second. So here, as you can see, you can Q input buffer ultimate, W input buffer ultimate, as well as Everfrost and your ultimate together. And I just want to see something here. Yep. So that will always knock them to the outer rim, even if they are stunned. But if you input buffer all of them together, you can get all those instances of damage out at once. So in a way, you could almost play this as if it were like a ranged burst assassin, kind of. So just to put that into context one more time, all 5 instances of damage all at once, and you can activate your Q a second time rather than waiting for it to go all the way to the outer limit. Well, guys, that's all I have for you today. With Aurelion Sol, these are all of his input buffer combos, and hopefully this adds to your knowledge and skill curve of Aurelion Sol's kit. Don't forget to hit me up on Twitter, and for some awesome video game photography and the art side of video games, don't forget to hit me up on Instagram. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see each other again real soon. Have a wonderful day.